to work towards, to act on. Now I can feel behind. Now I can feel like, like I have something that is depending on me. Everybody wants to feel purposeful. Everybody wants to feel needed, wanted, and like they know something. Everybody wants a platform, a voice. Everybody wants that. But you have to earn it. Period. You have to earn it.
Yeah, I agree. Once you find your purpose in life, you'll definitely start to earn what you're supposed to be getting. Like, you can't think everything is going to be handed to you or it's just going to be given to you or you're just going to learn it. Sometimes you got to learn from other people. Listen to other people. Open your eyes to certain thoughts and certain energies that you may not agree with. Like, I tell my people all the time, my whole team, I say it on the regular, you have to get uncomfortable to get comfortable. If you have not gotten uncomfortable and jumped outside of your normal things in life, like, you're not gonna go anywhere. You feel me? If being comfortable was being successful, we all be successful, right? Because we obviously all comfortable in the skin that we in. You feel me? So we would all be out here just rich and just doing everything we're supposed to be doing. But no, people have to get uncomfortable. Me personally, I definitely got uncomfortable. I started going live. I started adding more people on Facebook. I was like, I'm gonna get 5,000 friends. Girl, I only had 1,000, but in a year I had 5,000. So it's just like building that within myself. It made me realize, okay, I gotta keep pushing, keep going. Like, my goals was to have a certain amount of friends and a certain amount of things done by a certain date. But then, like you said, I forgot about it. I didn't push through it. So I'm still pushing every day for them to go. I'm still adding people, still, stuff like that. So it's just like, you have to put a date on it and definitely have to be straightforward on what you want to do and have it just drawn out. Like, here's your goals, here's what you want to do, and here's how you want to do it. Feel me? So with you saying that you like to aspire to inspire. So, like, what was your biggest inspiration that makes you want to inspire other people?
Oh, I was just going to ask you that. What was my biggest inspiration to inspire people? Yeah. What do you, like, who inspired me to inspire others? Is that what you're basically saying? I would actually have to say that it was my Aunt Teresa. Shout out to her. If you're looking at me right now, but I don't know if you are. But, yes, my Aunt Teresa. Because I grew up around her for the longest. And she was a youth pastor. She's a public speaker now, so she's traveling around the world. She's going to, like, Turkey this summer or something. And she's the one that lives in Miami. Yeah, she's doing everything, honey. Shout out to her. But, Turkey? Just watching her as I was growing up, just seeing her do so many phenomenal things and inspiring people. At the same time, like, I could tell for her it wasn't about the money, because think about how much people get paid for charity work. No, you don't.
Nothing.
Right. And so that, I think that really just inspired me. Like, it was really for the impact. It was really because I want you to know that I love you. It's really because I want you to know that I'm here for you. It's really because I know that you can be bigger than your situation. It's really because, because there are so many other things in this world that you don't even know exist yet, that are for you, that are made for you. And so just watching her grow from a youth pastor to, like, a worldwide mogul is just, like, very, very, very inspiring to me. Like, I even told her, I started wearing watches every day because of her, because I saw her with watches every day. She's an AKA, and so she wore pearls every day, and I wore pearls every day because of her. Like, that is one person I really, really look up to. I definitely can say that. We've definitely, like, had our disagreements or not seeing eye to eye moments or whatever, but that's the one right there.
That's what's up. I love that. You was gonna ask me the same question, so I would have to say my inspiration was my great grandfather, George Burney. He is passed now, but, like, he literally watched Martin Luther King, and he wanted to create the civil rights movement here in Kentucky. So, like, the things that he did for our community is phenomenal, man. When I tell you, we had Christmas party, Halloween party, Easter parties every year just for the community, where he's giving out free toys, free candy, free food. Everything is free. This to give people opportunity to where they don't have to give something in order to give something back. Because a lot of us is all stuck on, if I give you something, I'm supposed to get something back.
Right, or people are supposed to know. That's the thing that gets me caught up. If you do something for me, please don't tell everybody, okay? Or don't do it. You got that bad. You do it. You got that bad. Listen, y'all, I'm going to tell y'all because I don't mind telling y'all, okay? So one time, Kee got me a silk press, right, honey? And made a video immediately and was like, yes, honey, I'm about to go get her hair done. And I was fired up because I was like, if you gonna do it, just do it. Like, just don't do it. If you feel me?
But listen, the reason why I made that video is so they could see the before and after, because your hair was looking up
Okay,
bomb.
it was.
Okay?
It was.
It looked like something blew up on top of your head. So with that being said, it was just letting the people know that if someone's looking bad or they feeling some type of way, don't just let them look that type of way and feel bad. Do something about it. If you had the power to change a person's life and to make somebody happy, why not do it? So it wasn't like I was trying to throw you under the bus. I throw, no say. But it was looking bad. You know it. You know it. Hey, don't make me play the video.
Don't do me like that.
Hey, you brought it up. You said it.
Like
so
that. Don't do me like that. But the moral of the story is do something, do good for people. Kee always says that at the end of her lives, do something good for somebody else because it does go a long way. And
say it right
really.
If you're going to say it. Do something good for somebody else because it does go a long way.
No, but really. And so you should be able to do those things without having to tell everybody, without having to broadcast that I did it. Because if you were doing it with the purest of intentions, with good intentions, then it wouldn't matter who knew or who didn't know because you're not doing it for them. You're doing it for that person. You're not doing it for yourself. You're doing it for that person.
Yeah, I definitely agree. A lot of people, they always trying to oh, I did this, so, I need this type of gratitude. No. Be grateful and thankful you were able to do whatever you did. You feel me? Be thankful and grateful somebody did something for you because everybody out here has had somebody do something for them. Everybody is not just an independent person and they just doing whatever. Somebody rung up your groceries today. Right. Somebody washed your clothes or somebody pumped your gas or somebody, you feel me? Whatever it is, any place that we go to that provides a service, somebody did something in order for it to get done. Mm-hmm. So we fail to realize that it's not about us. It's not about what we doing. Think about other people.
Because when you're thinking about other people, somebody's going to think about you.
Oh, God. I tell people that all the time. I'm not worried about myself at this moment. I want to help other people because at the end of the day, that impact that I help other people is going to help me in the long run. Mm-hmm. So it's not just for me. It's for them. It shouldn't be for me. If I'm doing it for me, what's the point of doing it? I do other stuff for myself. Right. You feel me? But as far as inspiring people, I do that for them. I have to help people become more successful. I have to help them change their mind frame because somebody changed mine. Somebody tapped into me. So when somebody tapped into me, I got to pour into somebody else. I'm not going to leave everybody out here just lost in the sauce because I was lost at one point in time. And then I got found. By the Lord.
I got found, okay?
By the Lord.
Okay.
For real, man. My choir saved my life. If y'all looking for a church home, y'all make sure y'all come and rock with us. 809 West Chestnut, Brown Memorial CME Church. Every Sunday, that gets me through my week. That worship, oh, y'all have no idea, man. Whoever you worship or whoever you pray to, do it on the regular. Because whenever you down or whenever you up, they should always get praised. For real. No matter what it is. Don't be praising them when you need them. Praise them all the time. Mm-hmm. Because my dog said in his sermon today, we woke up this morning. Somebody didn't wake up. It's the small things. We drink, mm-hmm. we drinking, we eating.
Right.
That's the small things.
Right.
We ungrateful. We don't say thank you, Lord, for this food. We don't say thank you, Lord, for this breath of air that I'm breathing right now. Thank you, Lord, I got shoes on my feet.
Listen,
thank you, Lord, my hair looking good. Because some people out here looking nappy-headed.
So, it's a thing in school, kids don't pray, right? But I saw one of my kids, praying the other day, and I was like, come on! Come on, prayer. I was like, yes, honey. Because I remember being a kid. Like I said, my auntie was the youth pastor, honey. Yeah. We was in all of it. And so I remember going to school with kids I went to church with, and I was praying. And they was looking at me why are you praying? And I'm like, hold on, wait a minute. Am I doing something wrong?
That's because they try to keep it out of our school system these days. They don't want it to do it. But
you need to stay true to your principles as a child, as an adult, as you're teaching your children, whatever. You need to stay true to your principles and true to who you are. And that will help you go so much further. It'll help you go so much further in achieving your dreams and pursuing your goals because you're going to stand firm. If you don't stand for something, you'll fall for anything.
And that's true. And listen, with our kids these days, it starts with just parents. If you're a parent out here and you have kids, then you should be inspiring your child.
Honey, I cannot say that enough, honey, because I know, and I know enough teachers that will tell you all day long, I do not mind dealing with your kids. I don't mind dealing with your kids. I mind dealing with you. You the issue, okay? If you're not gonna help your kids at home, don't send them to school and then ask me why they're not getting better, because what are you doing, sis? How are you helping them?
What are you doing, bro?
Right. How are you helping them? Don't send them to me and expect me to reform the whole world. So the thing about teachers sometimes, especially young teachers, is that we feel like we can save the world. And so sometimes we don't mind when parents like that send their kids to school in that manner, because we're like, okay, I can handle it.
I can fix it.
I can fix it. But you can't. You can't, because there has to be a balance.
They be broken, man.
There has to be a balance. And they're going to be with their parents far longer than they're ever going to be with me. And so hopefully I instill something in you in the 9 to 12 months that I have you. But after that's over, you're still with your parents. You have a different teacher, but you're still with your parents. So it comes down to your parenting. Yeah, you have to want it for your kids too.
Hey, teachers have definitely inspired me and impacted my life, man. 2 teachers specifically, Miss Bright and Miss McPhail, man. They just told me that I could do anything that I want to do. And I was just one of the worst kids in their class. But when they tell you that, it's just like one of them things that just light a fire under you. You're just like, no matter what, they told me I can do this. So I know I can do it. Like, even when they see me at my worst, see me doing the worst thing I could ever do in my life, you feel me? When I went through the most tough time, when I lost my house, I caught my house on fire, feel me? They was just like, it's okay. This is life. Yeah. You can do anything you want to do. And I did not believe them until, like, right now.
I had high school teachers who told me that I would be exactly where I am right now. But I was like, no, sis, I'm going to law school, and you got me messed up. Okay, I'm going to be reading books all day long. And she was like, I don't know about you, but that sounds very boring. And I know enough about you to know your attention span is not built for that. Exactly. So don't get me wrong.
No patience.
Don't get me wrong. I love reading books. I really, really do. I really, really do. But I'm a creative at heart. And so they always told me to follow my dreams, follow your heart. And I was like, I want to go to law school. But that's just not what it is. At the end of the day, I'm always going to come back to something creative. I'm always going to come back to teaching, whether it be children, young adults, teenagers, whatever. I'm always going to come back to that, because you're always going to come back to what's true to you. Whatever you feel like you're running away from, but you just can't get away from it, that's what's true to you.
That's helping people for me. Like, no matter what, I just can't get away from it. Even if I don't want to help nobody for the day, or I don't want to do nothing else,
you don't do it.
I still find a way to help. My granny got me today, right after church. She was like, baby, I'm hungry, and the rest of us is hungry.
Don't do her like that.
No, for real though. I'm like, man, even when you don't want to, it's just like that in me is just like, I can't say no.
Yeah.
You feel me? And when I do say no, I feel bad for saying no. But it's just like, I can't say yes all the time.
I think something that I learned when I lived in Texas was that you have to be comfortable in yourself before giving yourself to everybody else. Because if you're not comfortable in yourself, if you're not in tune with who you are, if you're not grounded on the principles that make you who you are, then it's a variable. It's a constant variable, because you're always going to be around different people. You're always going to be around different energies, different vocabularies, different experiences and backgrounds, etc. But if you're not grounded in who you are and what principles and experiences you have, then the world is going to make you who they want you to be. And that's that.
Yeah, you're right. Because the world would chew you up and spit you out. And if you don't stand on all 10 of your toes and put your feet down, like
down,
you will be knocked over. I'm trying to tell you, the world is like the wind; it will just blow you away. On God, because the world is chewed me up and spit me out plenty of times. You feel
me? And it's gonna do it again.
But you know what I'm gonna do?
But you get better every time.
I'm gonna get back up.
You get better every time.
Like for real. Like I just feel like you have to. If you give up on life or you give up on yourself, you lost it.
Name one time when you thought that this was just the end and then you bounced back from it.
When I got fired from my last job. But I had Forex and it saved my life. So like literally I got fired and I was just like, what am I gonna do? I need money right now. I got bills that I do. All my bills were due. Right. And the paycheck that was coming wasn't going to cover.
Right.
So I was just like, listen, I need a sign from God. Like, Lord, help me. That was one of my, I was like, help me. Like, for real. Like, I felt like I was about to die. That's,
okay.
Like, I really thought I was going to die. I was just like, I don't know what I'm going to do. I lost my job. I'm trying to help my granny. Like, I was just, like, my head was just everywhere at that point. But then the Lord was like, don't worry, Kee. I got you. You got a skill set that's going to pay you for the rest of your life. You learn something that you don't have to take away. It doesn't go away. Just because you lost your job, don't mean you lost the skill set.
Right.
You feel me? So what I did, took some money, put it in the account, started trading.